the Poet MC. I'm gonna do some poems for y'all.
We are a whole different kind of breed of poet.
I love the performance part of poetry. I am a true spoken word artist.
I never wanted to get stale.
And respect the mic.
Speak it.
These people don't understand me. They think I'm crazy every time I'm on the mic.
Baltimore, a city rich with art and culture, is the epicenter of one very dynamic spoken word scene. And as many artists will tell you, it's one like no other.
Baltimore, we definitely have our own voice. We just have a totally different flow from anything that I've heard. And when you hear spoken word, you watch Def Poetry Jam, there's a particular type of flow that the poet has, the Chicago poet, the New York poet. But Baltimore poets just have a very different voice, and they bring a different energy to the scene. The people that I know in this industry that are local and from Baltimore, it's their craft, it's their profession, so it's their passion, and they take it really seriously, and it becomes this theater of, it becomes this deep monologue of poetry and prose that they mix together, and it's amazing. But before I can be his girl, I have to enter his world of Gemini, and that's why I write my poetry in moods. I switch the flow like he switches clothes just to keep him on his toes. I liberate myself rhythmically, splitting verbs like sunflower seeds, spitting them out crazily. Because I've never felt this way about nothing or nobody except my poetry.
Actually, the distinct sound in Baltimore flavor is that there is no distinct sound and a flavor.
Yeah.
That's what makes Baltimore stand out above all poets everywhere. Though her presence is a blessing, feels like deep down sin. Right. They say a good woman motivates the goodness in men, then she's the best, because this the best. Our given scene is full of poets who came here for college, for instance. People who came here for college and didn't start really doing poetry till they got here. And you have people who are homegrown here. But that mixture of different influences and allowing that just to be what it is, personally, our sound has always had that uniqueness.
It's all original. You're not going to get too many copies of that. Unlike when you go to other cities, many times you can hear that sound. Everybody sounds the same, or people feel like this is what poetry sounds like. This is it's almost like there's a, some type of format, layout that you follow, if you're going to be a spoken word poet. Because life ain't perfect. We've seen some hard times, and those hard times hurted, but we weathered them together. When there was no food in the fridge, yeah, there were nights they were hungry, but they fed their kids who were just happy to live. Unknowing, unbeknownst, unpaid bills, rent due, and lights off still, and that house love poured every ounce. I want to learn to love like that.
I started when the Poet MC asked me to co-host Smoking Word Revolution, which was at Sylvan Beach on Preston Street. And this was around 2005. And then after that, I was there for about 6 months, and I started Be Free Fridays. And Be Free Fridays has been going on. We just celebrated our 7-year anniversary last month.
How did I get myself in this game? The cycle never changes, feel my pain. Mama said there'd be days like this. This all started because a thug nigga gave me a kiss on the cheek. Damn, I'm weak.
The scene here is unlike that of any other scene. You can ask poets who come in. When we go out, we are a whole different kind of breed of poet. We bring a whole nother type of vibe and a whole nother type of sound and a whole nother type of energy. And it's a great scene. We have a great thing happening here, something almost every night of the week. And the best part is the poets are the ones promoting and putting the shows out there and making sure the art survives.
Outside of dominating the city's spoken word scene, these artists are using their talents to educate the next wave of writers and poets.
If you tap into young people, they'll inspire you all day.
What do they know about loving thyself, about me loving me before anyone else, about respecting the fact that mistakes will be made, but God doesn't make them, so I'm truly okay. I mean, what do they know about strength of success, about cherishing what you've got because you're already blessed, about accepting the things that you can't change, but loving on the ability just to maintain?
I work with young people, I teach them, and what I can give them with my experiences and using poetry, spoken word, writing, to inspire them, to uplift them, and to in return, hear from them back. I never knew that you could use this type of tool to get them to open up, to express themselves. Healing, it is amazing.
I teach, workshops, for students, children, and I mean, some experiences just from them, Or I would hear poems that they wrote, that, kind of put me deep in thought.
All of this gang banging and things that's going on right now is because people need to express themselves. They have no outlet.
There is no writing process without being able to think and open up and be creative.
Whenever I perform, I realize that I touch people. I know that that is my gift. I know that's what I've been given, my voice. And so it's important for me to keep using my voice to inspire others to use their voices.
I am the next Maya Angelou. I just saw my cage bird how to sing.
Use your words and use them in a way where so they can express what you're feeling.
And think of something grand.